Alright, in case this setup looks a little weird, it's just so I could show Twitter and I could show just random grindy content at the same time because that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so the reveals and stuff happened for the second part of the anniversary, and I was awake for it. I could have streamed it, and I didn't, and that's because I woke up at 10 o'clock. I didn't miss it. I watched the whole thing. It's just I was very comfortable in my bed, and I didn't want to wake up and be disappointed and have to go through the effort of getting out of bed. Oh, don't look at my timeline. There might be some terrible stuff. There might be some absolutely atrocious stuff. This is where we wanted to go for some even more atrocious stuff. So, yeah, you can see I'm like half paying attention to the game, half paying attention to this. So, let's actually, you know what, I'll turn the volume for the game off because we got to watch a video while I talk about everything that we're trying to discuss. So, first off, we obviously have Ultra Vegeta, which, you know, I'm pretty happy about. I think this is a fitting one, and it's pretty unique because, you know, they could have just done something like easy, like, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I still would have liked that, but you get the point. They could have done like something expected. No one really would have expected this to come. I was personally expecting like Gohan maybe, probably who the hell else? I don't even know. Just anyone that wasn't really Vegeta. Not that this is bad, this is great. I think it's a good scene to do too because it doesn't really get represented a lot. They show it sometimes, but in terms of like, you know, some sort of game giving him good content from this scene, like Dokkan, for example, they don't have a good like dirty fireworks Vegeta. So I'm like, yeah, like I said, I'm like half focusing my attention to the game, so I'm like looking at this team that auto created. Whatever, I'll just go with it because I'm not gonna be playing the game myself. I'm just gonna let it go auto. But yeah, I think this is cool, and he seems like a nice card. It's just my thing with him is I'm not too sure how the grind's gonna be. But again, with any card, there comes a grind. So that's basically expected. But it might be worth it. It'll give us something to do. And you get a card as, like, the reward for it, obviously, which is nice. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. What else we got? Over here. Alright, so this is pretty much the big thing right here. I guess the biggest thing you can call it. I'll just like give my reaction as I go through it. Like obviously I've already seen this stuff, so like the Hera clan, I don't really care about much of them. I don't think anyone really does. Like when I saw that they said Bojack's coming, I'm like, I kind of gave an eye roll. That was just, that's really all I could say about it. I'm not like, I mean, I'm sure people like Bojack, like 5 people maybe, but I don't really care too much. Like this is cool, transforming EX card. But again, like, it's someone no one cares about. And I'm sure, like, probably half the people watching don't even know who he is. Like, I'm sure, like, a lot of people watching the stream only know Bojack. And even then, Bojack's not really, like, the most well-known villain. Again, this is only part 2 of the anniversary. It's better than, you know, Goku and Pikkon. But, whatever. Yeah, I'm not, like, I don't really care too much about a new Bojack. But this is really the big one right here. The Revival Gohan. So I think the concept is cool, but I don't think the timing is cool. You know what I mean? It's because it's like, why another? We've already had 2 LFs, and we need a third one. And I don't know. I just don't think like. I think they could have waited to do this. They really could have just waited to do another LF, especially like this Gohan, because they know that people are gonna summon for Gohan. They know people want Gohan right away. So, I don't know. I just don't really like the idea of a new LF, like, literally right, like, moments after we just had an anniversary with Gogeta and everyone. And yeah, you can see, I'm already back to, like, editing the team because that autofill didn't really work too well. So I think I'm just gonna have to make a team. I can't do this, like, without actually focusing on it. So, let me do that later. Did they upload anything else? Because I don't know if you noticed, there was a little bit of a cut in between because I had to go do something. I had to go do laundry, actually. And they didn't upload anything else on here. They had the events that they announced, like, you know, the Nappa thing was returning. Gotenks was returning, which is like, does anyone care about the Legends Road Gotenks anymore? Like, What is there special about him? And like literally, that's it. They don't have any of the other stuff shown. Do they post that on the other Twitter? Hold on, let me look. I think they just expect that everyone watched the video. But that's literally, yeah, that's for the new stuff. I mean, they have that one BoJack event, like the story event. Oh, they did post, this is different. I don't think that was, oh wait, no, that might have been on there. I just looked past it. No, it wasn't. I mean, that's just the announcement of Vegeta, but still, it's something different. You know what? Maybe it would be better to just actually pull up the video itself and show, yeah, Zenkai Kid Goku. Yeah, I mean, you know everyone's reaction to this. Like, no one really wanted to get him, let him see him get Zenkai'd right now. But yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game. So that's gonna be fun, I guess. And yeah, I went over that stuff. Blah blah blah. Where's the events? This is kind of disappointing right here. Is what I was saying. Like, I actually I never finished the Nappa thing on my account. I don't think, cause I only started playing Legends like seriously like pretty recently. So I mean, that's something, but I don't really care too much about it. And I know like he's not really that great of a card right now compared to like all the other shit that's out. I don't think anyone cares about these events. Like, there's only so much they could bring back. I know, but when they said like, oh, we have popular events returning, and I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe it's like, maybe they're gonna do another champion bonus thing. Maybe they're gonna do some other stuff like where you can get free shit. And it's just these cards, which no one really cares about, and literally nothing else. That was pretty much it. Oh, chance time. I forgot about that. How could I forget chance time? But I think I'm being too mean to the game, because a lot of people were also expecting let me turn my volume back on. A lot of people were also expecting a new Shallot form, a new Super Saiyan Blue Shallot, and that's the one thing I will defend from them. I never expected them to do Shallot, because the thing with Shallot is, first of all, in the story itself, they never really hinted that he's getting blue, but also because I just think, besides it being too soon in the story, it's like they really don't have any reason. Like, they would have done it at the beginning of the anniversary, if anything. It would be a weird thing to say for the second part. And like, at least with the last anniversary, they kind of made the whole theme that Shallot would be getting Super Saiyan God. And this one's different because they didn't tease it at all. You'd think they would hype that up. So I lost hope for Shallot as soon as they didn't show him. Like, as soon as they had that first reveals and stuff and they didn't show him, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're not going to get a blue Shallot this anniversary, are we? Unless it's at the very, very end, which I feel like would be very weird still, because, again, they didn't really hint at it in the story yet. Champa and Vados just showed up, too, and who the hell else? Hit showed up, so maybe something with that will lead to Super Saiyan Blue, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem like we're going to get it. At least not during the anniversary. It'll probably be like its own thing, which again is weird. You'd think they would do it during anniversary. And I agree with people saying that. It's just, I didn't really expect it after all the random shit that they've been dropping and no mention of it. But yeah, I guess that's really it. All I had to cover. Better than sitting through 40 minutes of it and commentating it live and just me reacting to like literally 3 things and only one of interest. I guess that's it. I didn't really expect too much for the second part of Anniversary. I mean, Ultra Vegeta's cool. I'll give him that. Otherwise, I don't really care. Gohan's cool, but timing's bad. I don't really like how they just dropped a 3rd LF within the course of like 2 weeks. But whatever. I guess that's just how the game is nowadays. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below if you think the second part seems cool, or if you think it's underwhelming, like me, or whatever other ways you think they can improve it, if there are any, unless you really like this, unless you really like Hair Nappa and Ginyu Goku, which I'm sure everyone loves both those cards. The best cards in the game. Hair Nappa is one of the best in the game. But yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, and see you all in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Goodbye.